Check 1, 2. There we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joseph Sunderman. What a fucking year this has been. Yeah. And for whatever reason, filing bankruptcy, receiving divorce papers, shutting down companies, like all this, custody cases, people pissed because whatever reasons and been blaming you for it, even though it's completely out of your control. Life is hard. And then I get on here, I'm like, you know what? Fuck life. Try to bring me down. Fuck these matters that are creating all these objectives that I have to work around. And, I guess I could just be like, what's the point? All my positivity. Yeah. I want to thank Mr. Eberwine. We're going to call you Eberweiser. I can't remember all the fun names I used to come up with for the Eberwiener. But anyway, I just like the last name, I guess. But Corbin, whoever he wants to be called. Yeah, I feel bad for you, bud. Because I get it. I do. I'm right there with you. Like, what's the point? This is fucking stupid. Like, positivity is so gay. Fucking retarded. I get it. I don't see it the same way. I guess I see things differently. It's difficult to navigate. There's so much shit going on. You've always been such a negative, what's the word I'm looking for? Very skeptical. I'm someone that's always been positive. Been through a lot of shit. Have a crazy story. I used to play victim to it. Like, why me? And everything else sucks. Why can't I have whatever people like? I used to have that mindset. It wasn't healthy. Wasn't a good place to be in. You just gotta live. Life's like a movie. Sitting around playing games isn't going to make it like a movie. I mean, I guess you're going to have some pretty crazy moments in the game, right? Like, oh my God, that was epic. I got that fucking single shot kill with a sniper rifle from it was a lucky shot. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Like you're going to have some fun, exciting moments. I mean, I agree. I love video games, but getting that one sniper shot versus making that basket while you're playing basketball with your friends, or, going paragliding or doing something fun and sticking it. I mean, talk about a rush. That's living. Like what I'm saying is getting out there and physically doing something. I don't like to sit around and watch people play football because I like playing football. I'd rather be out there playing than to watch it. Now, as I'm getting older, laid back, the wife really likes sports, and I've actually started looking forward to coming to it. Like, it gives you something to look forward to. And just like religion gives things to people that need faith or something to keep them not so negative. I think sports really does fulfill something for some of us, where there's competition, there's, branding, if you will. There's different types of vibes from each team. And like being a Bengals sucks. Being a Bengals fan sucks. But, I mean, I like football. I think it's a cool sport. Out of all the other sports, soccer's cool, but not as cool as football in my eyes. I get it. It's a very hard game. Lots of running, lots of back and forth, but the action, the strategy, yeah, I like football as far as a competitive sport goes. There's really cool objectives. It's a simple game of war where we have shared rules on each side and we're going to see who wins this game. But just like I was talking about earlier, football is just like the infinite game, where it's not. It's different than the game I like to play, which is the infinite game. You know, football is a fixed game. It's got set rules, set players. That's it's very contained and very predictable as far as how it's going to go. Not the actual who's going to win or lose, or how it's going to come down in the last few seconds and timeouts and plays and onside kicks and seeing it like there's like it is. It's like a cool little game where you have fixed moves. Now, the infinite game that we're all playing in right now is the more exciting game to me. And that's the game where there are no known players. You know, today my wife, who I love very much, you know, may not be my wife 5 years from now. Who knows? You don't know. I mean, you have an idea of what it'll be, and you don't know who your circle's going to be. You know, what if there was like some big civil war, and then like everything got divided, and you find yourself years from now living in a new community with people you don't even know because everybody you did know either ended up fixed game versus an infinite game, and the infinite game is the one that I enjoy playing. It's the one that we're already playing. And how are you playing it? Now, I have to deal with shit just like everybody else does. And I call this shit matters. Things that you have to deal with. Things that you don't necessarily want to deal with, but you have to deal with. Now, when you know your desired state where you're working, where you're trying to get to, that you have a desired state, we have to understand our current state. Get that well documented. Make sure we can list out and articulate very well where we are currently with ourselves. If we know where we want to be, as far as states go, now I'm not talking about destination. I want to be in Hawaii 5 years from now. Okay, well that's a simple destination, but what are you going to be doing in Hawaii? Are you there because you spent all your money? You arrived. Well, yay, that's it. You can't do anything else now because you made it here. But or do you want to be in Hawaii? Being able to go there regularly, maybe once every few years, and stay, or maybe you want to live in Hawaii. I don't know. What state of living do you want to be in when it's not a destination, it's a state of living. Where, when, who, what, all those questions. What does that look like down the road? What is your desired state to be in? Your desired state of living, your desired state of being, right? When we know our current state and we understand our desired state we're working towards, we can then start to put objectives in place that'll help us get to our desired state. Call these objectives. I only work out a few pipelines. Objectives, known things in the infinite game that'll get you to a desired state of being in this infinite game. Tracking your objectives, making sure you document them for you, for your business, for your marriage, for your home, for your babies. Only the babies. Get up there, Winston. Is she on your side? Is that the problem? You know you're on his side just to piss him off. Come here, baby. There you go, Winston. Get over. Go on. Winston. See? You took his spot. And you know you did it. Don't be a jerk. You're welcome, baby. Okay. So, desired state, our objectives to get us there. Easy peasy, right? You can just, oh, Joe said I just had to figure out what my desired state is. I start doing things that will get me there, and it's easy. That's as easy as done. And it's not that easy. Those objectives, how do you know they're going to get you to that desired state? You might start going down a path. You're like, oh shit, this isn't getting me closer to my desired state. This is actually taking me away. Like, how do you navigate that and make sure you're going there? You just don't say and start putting objectives in place and go, okay, I'm just going to stick to that. Nothing needs to change. No. You need to check in with yourself periodically. We need to do reviews. And we're only talking about one of the pipelines right now, objectives. The problem with this is that in the infinite game, we have some people have certain handicaps. Like me, I'm not that bright. I talk all over the place. It's hard for me to stay on point and to drive that. I'm pretty good about staying on task. I do veer off a lot, but I end up hopefully I come back to the thing. And if you don't have direction, obviously people that talk a lot, like I know I was way more all over the place before I had the MTP than I am now. And the MTP is just me creating a way for me to be able to structure what I do and working with others and collaborating with them. There's no common voice between us. I mean, we can email each other back and get the thing done. But when we're talking about the kind of projects I do, the complexities, the multiple vendors and people involved, and like you gotta track, like project management. This is why it's so hard and demanding. And having people that know how to do this shit. That's why education is like the number one industry in the world right now. And we're not talking about school, college. We're talking about education as a business. MTP, teach people to play the infinite game in business and in life. That's what I do. Well, I kind of like that. I need to clip that. Helping businesses and people play the infinite game like a boss. That's gay. I don't know. Either way, do you have a playbook to play life in? Because here's what happens when you don't have a playbook, because this is life for you guys. This is life at its finest. Think of the most gruesome scene you've seen on TV before. Think of the worst possible situation someone could be in a movie. When you have your desired state, and you're real with your current state, and you're realistic with your objectives, and you check in from time to time, make sure things are going smooth to get there. But life happens. You can have that perfect row of objectives, and before you know it, the wrecking ball of life will come in. Let's knock a few of those objectives out of the loop. You were in the middle of that objective. We really fucked that one up good. Oh, you wanted that desired state? Well, that desired state can't exist anymore because I just blew that up. Oh, that will never happen now because you just lost your legs in that car accident. So you want to be a runner for life? It ain't going to happen. Matters suck ass. All right. Objectives are cool. They're predictable. They're in our control. Matters are completely out of our control, but we have to deal with them because they're fucking with our objectives and they're fucking with our desired state. And when a matter comes at you, I don't care how fucking big it is. The bigger, the better in my eyes, because the fucking more you can take a matter coming at you like a freight train and you're stuck on the tracks in the backseat of a cop car, handcuffed, like that helpless of a feeling. You take that matter and you use patience. First of all, when matters happen, we tend to react. Don't react. I mean, if a train's coming at you, get the fuck out of that car, react. But if you see that you're on tracks and you're handcuffed, there's no train yet, but you know there's going to be a train. The worst thing you do is react and panic in that moment. You have time to strategize, to take a look around. What is the weakest point of this vehicle? How can I break the bars on the windows and then break the windows and crawl out of here? I have my legs, they're free. Like don't panic. I don't know why I'm making these analogies up. I'm not like running from the law or anything. Not yet, anyway. So, objectives are things in our control, things we can lay out to get to our desired state. Matters are going to fuck with that plan, but you can use a matter because matters are like a wrecking ball, more like an asteroid. And asteroids will have a gravitational pull to them. Anybody seen Mars? Whatever his name is, the rocket scientist that came up with the idea to slingshot around the Earth, using this gravitational pull to slingshot him around and get faster to Mars, get the payload and take it to Mars to get Watney back. And that's what you do with your matters. You look at that matter and say, Jesus, this thing's huge. No way I'm going to be able to win this lawsuit, or there's no way I'm going to be able to, win this client or finish this project for this client on time. You could panic and react. You could take yourself further away from your desired state. And I see people do it all the fucking time. People get out of your own way. When you have your desired state figured out, matter comes. I mean, we're humans. We're very creative. And you can't make good decisions or strategize if you don't have things clearly visible to you to see it. I'm a big picture guy. Up here, I used to be able to do math equations like crazy in my head. I haven't practiced that in a long time. The equations I keep in my head now are not just plus this times this, just variables. The equations in my head now. All right, we have the master tech plan. Then we have anchor tech plans underneath that. And then we have client tech plans. We need the anchor tech plans in order to make the master tech plan better, so that way we can deliver better services to our client tech plans. MTP, ATP, CTPs. Every CTP has a current state and a desired state. What I'm trying to demonstrate here, I'm using this model in my business to help clients get to their desired state of operations. We have 3 pillars: tech stack, workforce, and identity. And they're in that order. Tech stack first. We take that from reactive to proactive and eventually managed. And once we get to a managed level with your tech stack, we should be able to get a good grasp of your workforce in the next phase of the roadmap. We've graduated your tech stack, and now it's clean. You don't have duplicate paid for services. Like, I'm paying for Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. Like, what? No, you're Microsoft shop. You should use Google or Microsoft Drive, OneDrive, SharePoint, not Google Docs or Dropbox. And why are you paying for those licenses when we have triple the storage here with 5 terabytes per OneDrive user with the licensing that you get provided? Stop using let's clean up your tech stack. Let's make all the workers, they can use whatever they want for personal stuff, but when it comes to the job, we need control of your information, especially if you're messing with personal identifiable information. Like, your company could be potentially putting themselves at harm's risk. And if your company goes up, so doesn't your job. And if your job goes, you got to find a new job or be without one. And that really blows. So we all need to do our parts here. And what I love about this is I get to work with so many different kinds of customers. I actually enjoy doing what I'm doing. So if you want to be an account manager and come work with Navicore, apply today. Blah, 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 blah. Give it time, everybody. I'm only 6 years into this. All right. Well, I've been building for 10 years, but anyway. Yeah. I guess I just want to get on here and bitch a lot and talk about my system and how I'm structuring things. Now, No. All right. So I am working on something. I'll share my screen here. You know what? Fuck that. No, I'm not. Let's do. Do you have like 2, 3 minutes for a quick chat about an idea I have? So, Gatekeeper, Jake. I want to discuss that for a second and see what your thoughts on it would be. What do you want to discuss? Um, what that means, what that would mean to you, and how that would look with, like basically you would be like Jerry. You, Jerry, would only come into an admin session when we needed you guys to for like a true admin session. Jake and I would work on the back end to build the governance system and to make sure everything's lined up, and then bring you guys in and basically do what I've been trying to do with you, but through him, and make you the director. And I will give you guys all the documentation for you and Jerry and all the rest of the admin team to review. And I'm not saying that we're going to do this. I'm spitballing, if you will. If we did that, because I think what we run into a lot of times is you're not going to be in there 90% of the time running it. It's really something just to see and get reporting that you'll receive as an admin team member. You need to understand the framework and be in admin sessions and be able to help. The more you understand the framework, the better. But you get trained. You don't have to be sitting in there helping develop it. You get to be introduced to it as we're doing it. And he has to come to you for approvals on anything that would need to be approved by you before. Like, there would be certain scope for him to be able to approve things. And I have other clients that are like this. So I do think that is because of you, you shouldn't be the gatekeeper. I think that is naturally you're a gatekeeper the way you lead, but for the type of gatekeeper we need for this, I think you would be better off as a director. That's just I'm on the fence with it because I think you would be a great gatekeeper, but I don't think you have the time or capacity for it.
Well, that's my concern with him.
He understands it's 1 hour a week. And I hope you're not upset about this. I did talk to him about it a little bit. We talked about what we're doing in general. I wanted to know if he felt. You told me he walked out there didn't feel aligned at all, and I wanted to get his feedback. Like, hey man, it's been a few days since we talked. He's like, yeah, it's just a matter of when we get started. And I was like, what do you feel about that in a pipeline? And I kind of told him about the gatekeeper thing. I was like, this is the concept, and he's like, yeah, I think that's probably what needs to happen, is what he said. I didn't want to go too deep into it with him, so I didn't divulge too much. I just wanted to get his feedback. That's all. So I hope that didn't upset you, me talking to him about
When did you talk to him?
it. It was last week or the week before.
I was
It
gonna
was,
say he's been off. That's why I was curious.
yeah, he was off. I think when we did, like, he did a Teams call with me. I think he was at home or something. He might have been sick. It might have been 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. I have to go back and look and find that conversation. We did it on Teams. I might be able to pull it up here. Hold on.
I don't really care. I haven't seen you.
No worry. Listen, I don't want to turn this into a big thing. I just know there's some friction. Like, we have these. It's like a roller coaster ride. Like, you and I will be in a really good state and we're aligned, and then we get out of alignment, then we get in alignment. And I think a lot of that is because of you just have a lot going on, and you don't need to be the tech. I know you want to be the technology guy. Like,
I really don't. I want to understand it, but I don't want to be the person that is either holding it back or saying that's not what we need. No. Do I think Jake's at the other end of that? Yeah. I think he'll follow a shiny little thing. And so, you know,
well, this has to be
if
about.
that's what it is. But I guess my biggest concern isn't necessarily his capability or interest in doing it, but I need him to do his job.
Is he doing his job right now? Well, I mean, as a leader, I hope you can trust that I wouldn't divulge certain things to him. Do you feel like this would be too
I
much on
think,
him with where he is right now? If you do, then we'll push this back. Doesn't mean we have to do it today, is what I'm saying.
yeah, I probably need to have that conversation so I can express my questions or possible concerns.
If it's possible for the three of us to sit down and talk about this.
I
Um,
need to talk to him about what his current load is.
I understand that. But if we go to talk about gatekeeperism, I would like
Yeah,
us.
that's a you thing because
Well,
I mean,
it's a you thing too, because you would be the director. You'd have to sign off on it. You've been in the role for a long time. So I think, well, either way, when we talk to him about gatekeeper, what I see a pattern, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to help. I really hope you see that as me not trying to run or have power over you. I'm trying to empower you. You will have a conversation with him, and you'll come back and have a conversation with me, like that man in the middle thing. I'm trying to cut that out because I think that does hurt us a lot.
well, I understand that, but I don't need you in the room when I am critical of his current job.
No, I absolutely
That's not
agree.
a
I think
huge.
you
That's
guys
not a
iron
big
that out.
conversation.
You iron that out. If there's capacity for it and you feel like it is, we should have a conversation together, the three of us. If you feel like he's overwhelmed, then you and I need to sit. I've been working on either way it goes. If you're going to stay the gatekeeper, I have a new approach for you and I too. It's not really a new approach. It's getting you to, and don't take this the wrong way, but to stop interfering with the approach.
I might take that the wrong way.
I'm sorry, don't take that the wrong way. And I don't think you do it intentionally. I think you're doing it because you're trying to be protected, but it does get in the way of the approach, is all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'll take it the wrong way, but I think your approach is the problem.
Oh my God. I agree. But either way it goes, we have to make a movement forward. And I know we are making movement forward, but it's not very clear because we're not doing it from the admin pipeline. That would be the approach, is that we make a better effort at simplifying what's that used for and sticking to it. I'm doing my part to live in it, so there's something good there to see when we do have that conversation, if that makes sense. I, I I just know I got a lot of people coming in. There's a new service desk that we're going to start calling. It's really going to enhance things and make it better. And I really need you guys to be a part of that. I can't just come give you guys a shiny pill and say, "Hey, this is better." You guys have to be in part of the making it work for you, if that makes sense. So let's make it happen. Are Do you feel confident that we're not going to meet this week? Because I'm good with that. If you don't like, if we're just taking this week off, I can prepare for next week's session.
Yeah, probably.
All right. All right. Hopefully by then we'll have the AI licensing and we can actually, and I'll have something built for you so we can, maybe that'll help our approach to when you and I sit to work together. That sounds like that's going to be the case, at least for the next few months, maybe. So, yeah, I'll update what we just talked about in the admin pipeline about Jake, but I'll do it in a way that if another admin saw it, they wouldn't really know what's going on. I just want to have it in there so we don't forget about it.
All right.
All right. Thanks, boss.
Thanks.
Bye. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yes, sir.
I don't know if you looked at your email. I forwarded an email this morning to you who got from some Valentino Holmeza, who's an international supplier for Microsoft of some sort. And it was an email that came to me and Kelly Fisher, and I just assumed it was junk. Well, since then I've gotten another email from him, and now I've gotten a meeting request, and I've gotten a phone call.
Wait, I'm looking for the email right now. What's he saying it's about?
Something about international. What did he say? The organization is Microsoft that will be reaching end of support. This means there will be no security updates for your persistent.
Yeah, we know their Windows 10 is coming to end of life. This is a stupid. These guys. I swear to God.
I mean, like I said, I just
International supplier. Yeah, they're probably some way that resells Microsoft, and these guys are just bombarding small businesses with trying to sell them shit. To get started, it would be ideal to set up a brief. Yeah, you're a supporter and have your questions answered. Yeah, this is a sales thing, man. That Microsoft's very thirsty, aren't they? They push shit on people all the time. I don't really care for it, and this is one of their partners. And they are doing it directly through Microsoft. That's crazy. Yeah, so your old computer that I took from your house that's still running over here, it doesn't get any more updates for security.
Okay.
So definitely don't want to have that. We also have a bunch of QuickBooks clients that have QuickBooks installed on Windows 10, and QuickBooks is even screaming, "Hey, there's no more support. Get new machines." So you're in a good position because all your stuff is compliant now. There's so much to this that I don't talk to you about everything, and that's one of those things like, okay, I'll make sure the operating system's good, blah 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 blah. They are only doing this because you have the billing account under your name, so you're listed, and there are things tied to our tech stack that have Windows 10, but nothing is a security risk, so I'm not that pressed about it.
Okay, so I should just keep ignoring this guy?
Yeah, just tell him we have it handled, thank you.
I'm not going to tell anything. I'm just going to ignore him.
Ignore him. There you go.
I mean, I forwarded the emails to you. I need two emails that he sent plus the voicemail that we got that he called.
Well, if he calls you again from a different number or something, you happen to answer, just let him know that this is a business line and to remove you from the list and then to hang up. That's all you got to do to stop them from reaching out to you. Yeah, if it's a business line and you're told not to call it, if they continue to call, we can get them for harassment, which I don't think. That's a pretty big one. Companies, FTC is pretty big on
They're
that.
calling the old Fisher number. They're not calling me. I mean, they're.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's exactly. See, it's just like any other salesperson calling. It's just we happen to use this vendor in our tech stack, and it makes it feel a little bit. I mean, they're a pretty significant part of our tech stack, and it's a pretty significant email. Him sitting here making it sound so. I mean, yeah. Anybody that's on Windows 10 right now, that came out 10 years ago, so time to get off of it. I agree. We're in a good place.
Wow. This one now says this goes to Karen Fisher. Oh, and I also got a call from Dell.
Oh, I talked to that guy. I thought that's why you were calling me, actually. Yeah, that's actually something I am setting up. That way, Nick can log in and order from Dell if he wants to, or whoever. That way we're not relying on you. I knew once I set it up, I was like, we're going to have to go through Randy every time. This is not going to work. So, yeah, I'm working on a procurement system for us to order from Dell directly.
Okay. Well, he also said, what did he say? What did he say? I don't remember what he said. Oh, he talked to a Valerie Fisher. And I go, who the heck's Valerie? I don't know any Valerie Fisher. He goes, well, maybe we got to mix up with some, two Fishers here or something. And I said, well, I don't know. So, no idea who Valerie Fisher was. And this thing I just sent you to, that it shows Kelly Fisher. I never really checked her email, but I don't know if is her email kfisher at fisherdesign.com.
Kelly?
They have it copied to Karen. It's email. One of the emails I sent is the second email I just sent you. No, this is the medium one. Is copied to Karen Fisher. So maybe that's just a typo. I don't know.
Yeah, they're just pulling from databases, and
Yeah.
The AI is probably tying them together and they're not even related. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got so the guy from Dell called you. Okay, I don't worry about that. All right. Fine.
yep.
I was like, I don't know. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you. Enjoy the
All
rest of your
right.
holiday.
Yeah, you too. All right. We'll see you.
Take care.
Bye.
Hello.
Well, hello. Is this a bad
How are
time?
you? Huh?
Is this a
No,
bad?
you're good.
Awesome. So I guess you guys are trying to get that upgrade right now. Alan's having issues. We're going through some transition, so we're having some issues. I apologize. Um, is that something we can do in the morning?
I'm in it, but I know Jen can't get in at all. So she gets in at 7 a.m. and she's got to hit the ground running because she's got a lot to do. I know. I just know she couldn't do a lot of things she wanted to do yesterday, and she was out today. So
Well, I
um,
will be available. I was going to come in, but I wouldn't get there till like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So it'd probably be better for me just to do it remotely. But I will get her going first thing in the morning.
it's not something that you can do now.
Um, Alan's saying there's an issue with the remote, like he can't do that, and I have to go get my son right now, or I would do it right now. That's what I'm saying. Like I have to go drive 2 hours to go get my son, and I'm like leaving at 3:30, so I gotta walk out the door here in a minute. But
Okay.
I can.
As long as you call her first thing, because
I'm gonna
she's
call
got
her
to get some.
now.
We're doing.
I'm gonna call her now just
No,
to let her know. Oh, she's off. You said.
okay. She's off today.
Okay, that's right. You said that.
So
I'll send her
I
a
just know
text.
she's working on year-end stuff. So,
You said year end, right?
y- well, stuff that she wants done before the new year.
Well,
Yeah,
you didn't say urine. Okay, all I heard was urine. So I was like, wait a minute.
year-end.
Okay, there we go. Urine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, I hope you're ready for the new year.
I am. Yeah, but just make sure you call her first thing.
I'm going to text her
Okay.
and let her know to reach out to me as soon as she gets in tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. You have
All
a
right,
great evening.
thanks. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello. Is this not Alan? This ain't Alan.
No,
Is he on site or something?
he's a dentist appointment at 3:30.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I'll call him later. Or I'll talk to him tomorrow. All right. Have a good night, boss.
Yep. Like,
Yes.
So I'm not sure what the issue was with Alan. He had to go to a dentist appointment, I guess. I still have to leave here in a minute, but I'm just going to do this when I get back tonight remotely. I'm able to get to her computer just fine. I'm in it now. So
Well, he was trying to do it on mine, and when he had me go into, where was it? He had me go into check plan, the agent install. It wanted me to enter all of my, like, a password.
yeah, but you don't need to install because you already have it. That's what I understand. Like he was having issues getting into your computers. I don't think there's anything wrong on your end. Because the agent should already be. I told him that. I was like, the agent should already be installed, but if they need it, this is where to go get it. So I can see your computer here just fine. So I'll do yours after hours too. Just make sure you close out everything and that it's on before you leave.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Close everything out of it. Like hers, I'm just going to go ahead and reboot it. I mean, it'll be like a power outage happened for her. But when she comes back in, she'll be able to pick up and take off because it'll be updated.
Okay.
And to you, all you
Do
need.
you do you need me to leave it in single user mode?
Um, that
Or
shouldn't
can you
matter.
get in without
That shouldn't matter. It's just updating it on her
Okay.
computer. Yeah, that shouldn't matter.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay.
All I want you to do is make sure all your apps are closed and you can just sign out. You don't have to shut it down. Just sign out.
Okay. All right.
All right. Have a good
Yeah.
night. And you're going to be in tomorrow, right?
I will be. Yeah.
Just let me know if you have any problems when you get in the morning.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
All right, time to pack up and head up north. All right, where are you at? There you are. Keep it heavy, motherfuckers. Keep it real. Peace. Deuce.